Hello, preschoolers, and welcome back to Storytime. Today I have The Paper Bag Princess. The story is by Robert Munch, and the art is drawn by Michael Marcaccino. Let's see, do you remember this story? It's a story about a princess. Princess Elizabeth is going to marry the prince, but a dragon smashes and burns everything. What does Elizabeth do? How does she get past the dragon? And what happens to the prince? Let's find out. The Paper Bag Princess. To Elizabeth. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. Her clothes cost a lot of money. The cost was very high. She was going to marry a prince, and his name was Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. Uh-oh. Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. It was easy to follow him. Do you see his trail? A trail of burnt forests and horses' bones. Yep, he left a little path, You could tell, because the fire was burnt. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door. It had a huge knocker on it. Had a little door knocker on it that you can click, click, click. She banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses. But I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Please come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker. Do you see it? And she banged on the door again. Whack, whack. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I am a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and the fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. "I am the fiercest. I am ferocious and forceful, a wild, strong, dangerous beast, ready to roar." "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burned up another 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth. She thought it was just amazing. And the dragon took another huge breath, but this time, nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and he jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back. But Elizabeth shouted, "Wow, fantastic! Do it again!" So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk. And he laid down and went straight to sleep. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear and she put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired, he didn't even move. Elizabeth walked right over the dragon, opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair is tangled, and you are wearing a dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." Wow, look at his face. He is not smiling. How do you think he feels? "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince. But you are a bum." That means that he's kind of sloppy. Messy too. And they did not get married after all. The end. Do you think Elizabeth was angry at the dragon? But she was trying not to fight him. She thought of some really clever things to tire him out, didn't she? What would you have done? What would you have done to get rid of that dragon and save the prince? Until next time. Bye-bye.